All right, so we actually have two Ben Ronos. There's the Ben Rono from the U.S. that's helping to start this project with me, and then we have Ben Rono here, who's also from the other Ben's village, but a lot of times people call you Benja. Is that right?
Yeah.
That way they can differentiate between you and Ben. So
Yeah.
Benja, can you talk a little bit about what it was like growing up here in your village?
I grew up and unfortunately I lost both my parents before even I cleared my secondary school. My father died of cancer. 2 years later, my mom died of anemia. Being the firstborn in the family, for sure it was hard. That all the burdens, taking care of my parents, my brothers and my sisters was really hard. By then, I think I was like 20 years old. With all the burdens, all the running the family, for sure it was hard for me. Through God's grace, I managed to help them because I was to feed them, to clothe them, and even to provide the shelter. Each and every person was looking at me in the family as a breadwinner, bearing in mind that I was still a student and I needed somebody to support me. That is a brief background about my family and how I grew up. But I thank the Lord that I have been helping them as much as I can.
Can you talk to us a little bit about, in 2010, you were actually our first loan recipient. What did you do with that loan, and did it end up being very helpful for you?
First and foremost, I want to appreciate Brian, who came in 2010, visited me, and we met with him. He came up to home, and he granted me a loan. And for sure, out of the loan, I started a poultry project. I was able to purchase a number of chickens, and immediately after Ben assisting and granting me the loan, I got a letter of offer to the university. What I made out of the loan or out of the project, I was able to pay for my school fees in the university, and I also managed to partly assist my brothers who are still in school, paying for their school fees, helping them even in clothing them and even feeding them. So we really appreciate that the loan that I was granted was able to help me and support me financially, so that I was able to run and even help my family and even continue with my studies.
All right, Ben, it's now 2013. Can you talk about what you're going to do with the loan this year?
Okay, with the loan this year, 2013, 2014, I'm thinking of a project, and this project is dairy farming. I want to buy a cow, and out of this cow, I'll be able to milk and sell the milk, which after selling the milk, I'll be able to make some money at the end of the day and at the end of the month, probably around over 8,000 shillings in a month. And by doing so, I'll be able to help my brothers who are still schooling and even look at after them in terms of buying them clothes and so forth and so on. I believe this is the dairy project is a stepping stone that will help me so that I may reach to a bigger dream or a bigger project. I have a dream, and this dream is one day, one time, I will buy a tractor, the tractor that I'll use in farm to plow, to carry corn, and so forth and so on, working in the farm. So I believe with the help of the loan, and I want to appreciate Brian for coming back again to support me, that this time round I want to buy a cow, and I believe by selling the milk, that will be a small project that will help me, that in one day, one time, I will buy a tractor and I'll be able to make and use it in farm, and it will be able to help me make more money, so that I may also help my family, help the church, and even the community in one way or another.